Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live. Happy Saturday to you, KA. How are you? Hope you're doing well. All right. It's going to be hopefully a quick message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live for other readings. Leave a comment to let me know how it resonates with you, okay? All right. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button for me, everybody, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Let's see what's going on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, wow. 6 placements. Jeez. Okay. Wow. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. See what's going on. Oops. Too many phones. Give me 1 second, everybody. There we go. Okay. All right. So, Pisces. Over our energy, I have the Sun card here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. So, I feel like you're pretty happy at this time. Maybe you got your weekend vibes going on, Pisces, but I feel like you're pretty happy, pretty solid, working on stability, but I do feel like you're stable here with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're feeling yourself, what's the word? Like some moments you have this thing where you're like, okay, um, something seems repetitive, or it seems like you, in some aspects in your love life, it seems a little stagnant here. So maybe you're just kind of not focusing so much on love. You want a relationship, but you're not like making that your primary focus, because it seems like maybe you've tried to date some people and they seem not really on your level, or they're not on the same page or something like that. It just seemed like, I mean, like you're just tired of the same old, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here. Yeah, you could have met a lot of people that didn't want a commitment. And that's something that you don't want to waste your time. A lot of you are like, I'm not going to give my energy out there to someone that lacks commitment, that is unmotivated to move forward here. So that's why I feel like you're just kind of tired of that stagnancy feel. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles here. Could have been with the Earth sign where you felt this. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, 10 of Cups. So, Pisces, it seems like to me you're looking for a divine connection. You're looking for something that seems more genuine, seems more pure here. You're just tired of the same old, same old. It's just like a lot. I'm hearing somebody say, why do I keep meeting these people, the same type of people, or where do they I'm hearing somebody say, where do they make these people, or where do these people come from, and how do they always find me? This is the vibe I'm getting here with the Death card here in the reverse. Yeah, it's like you're just tired. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio, okay? So, fellow water sign, you're just tired. A lot of you have just come out of this place of fearing change. Maybe some of you were when it comes to the dating scene, maybe you were like, okay, I'm a little scared to get out there, but I definitely want better than what I've had. But it seems like going out after something different is a bit like almost scary. to go after something different, to go after something new, even though that's what you want and that's what you deserve, Pisces, okay? So let's clarify the death card in the reverse. This is interesting, y'all. Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, we have the hangman here. Make sure y'all can see that, okay? So we have the hangman. It's like everything just seems so repetitive with your dating cycle because you're just tired of it. And the thing is, with that hangman, you're letting go. You're like, okay, I'm not going to just keep right on focusing on, I keep meeting the wrong dating prospects. I'm going to focus my energy on something else because I want change. I want to be released from, maybe, I know this word is used so much on social media. Maybe you're tired of dealing with narcissists. Maybe you're tired of dealing with the players. Maybe you're tired of dealing with the low effort people. And it's like, okay, now this is the vibe of a Pisces is saying, okay, now I'm just going to trust in the divine. I'm just going to stop trying. I'm going to focus my energy elsewhere and just try to move forward. In the past here, we have the Four of Wands. Pisces or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever, however you're resonating with this reading, you could have oh my goodness, I'm reading the comments. With the Four of Wands in the past here, you could have been married, or some of you are engaged or in a very long-term commitment, right? And the thing is, it's something that you valued this situation that you had in the past. Something changed. And maybe this is something that you are trying to get back. I don't think you want the same type of relationship like the long-term relationship that you had, but you miss the consistency. You miss just being with someone at that, on that level. You miss that partnership, right? So let's see, with the Four of Wands, let's see what was going on potentially in the past with this engagement, marriage, long-term relationship. Clarify the Four of Wands here. Could have been to a fire sign. All right. The World card. Okay, so maybe in the past, you two had different sets of goals. You could have had different sets of goals with someone. This person had a certain way that they wanted the relationship to be. Could have been with the earth sign, okay? It's like they wanted things to go a certain way. They wanted certain words to be said, or maybe this person just gave off this vibe of having just a different outlook than you in the past. Like you could have married someone or been committed to someone or engaged to someone, Pisces, that after some time you felt like you didn't relate to the person anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, and to be honest, I feel like maybe you didn't relate to this person anymore because your vibration changed. You elevated spiritually here. You started really tapping into your power, your inner peace, and all that stuff. You started really recognizing your worth. You wanted to move forward in some way. I don't know, but this person had a whole different outlook. They had a whole different outlook than you. And a lot of you could have been with the person for many years. We have the Five of Swords here in the reverse. Yeah, could have been with the air sign for some of you. A lot of you could have a bit of resentment, okay? You could have cut this person out of your life, but you have a little bit of resentment. And there could be one or somebody in the connection, you or this person, that always felt that they wanted to reconcile, or you two reconcile multiple times. And each time you reconciled, it always went back to how it was, the reason that you two separated always went back there. Okay, so let's clarify this Five of Swords here in the reverse. Clarify the Five of Swords in the reverse here. Clarify the Five of Swords in the reverse. With the Devil card in the reverse, Capricorn energy. Yeah. So I feel like you're releasing this. Okay, I feel like you really want to release, and you have. All right, because you got tired of thinking about the downside of the fact that this relationship was over. You got tired of thinking like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna find anybody else. This person, what is it about me that this person just doesn't like? You got tired of questioning your worth, questioning everything that was going on. Okay, it was just like it was just ugh. It was frustrating because here you were investing into this connection, and this person, I don't know, we're going to look into their energy. We're going to do a reading right after this one. I don't know what it was that they were trying to do or say or what they wanted here, but I'm getting a vibe of a Pisces that was trying and trying and trying and trying, and it just did not seem like it was enough for this person. I honestly feel like there was a miscommunication, a misunderstanding. I believe this person just had this way about them where it was hard for them to step outside of themselves in order to understand you. But I feel like they wanted you to understand them. It's just kind of strange. Moving forward here, I have the Lovers here, Gemini energy. So like I said, with that dating that some of you are doing, you're dating with the hope of having something stable, but you're not sitting there only focused on, oh, I want something stable. Oh, I got to have a relationship. It's not that type of vibe. But if this is a Pisces or another sign, Pisces, Sun, rising Venus here, that when you date, you're dating with intention. You're dating to see if this person is going to be a good long time partner here. Okay. Because I just don't think you want to waste your time or waste your energy on anyone anymore. Clarify the Lovers here. Okay, clarify the Lovers, please. Whoops. There we go. We have the Six of, well, no. This is still getting used to these cards here. The Eight of Pentacles. I think maybe it's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Sorry about that. When it comes to new love situations, Pisces, why do I feel like it's hard for you to let people in? Okay, so have you gotten to a place of really, I know at the beginning of the reading, we were talking about you focusing on your work, focusing on your money and all of that. And it feels like it's a little hard for you to let people in. You've been on a few dates, or maybe you've had some connections and you were just like, you just would date a little bit and go right back to your work here. I just feel like it's a vibe of, why am I hearing stonewalling? I don't know where that's coming from, but I feel like it's a vibe of you, maybe without you knowing it, you're protecting yourself. You don't want this again that you had in the past, and you definitely don't want non-committal people. So I feel like this is what you're doing, without even knowing it, like kind of stonewalling or kind of keeping people at bay here. Okay. And be careful, Pisces. This could be coming from a place of fear. All right. You want to be careful about that. Clarify that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah. Could have been dealing with the fire sign. Yeah, we definitely don't want to stay in this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We definitely don't want to resist change. Okay. Hi, CL. Good to see you. We definitely do not want to resist change. But however, you've been through so much. You have endured so much, stagnancy, unreliable people, that I can truly understand why you are trying to avoid another bad situation here. This is someone, Pisces, this could be you, where you feel like you're breaking a toxic cycle. You feel like you are breaking this part of you that only attracts a certain type of person. All right. You're breaking that cycle. And I feel like the way that you're able to break that cycle is the fact that you've recognized that you have had the same energy in different bodies for an extended amount of time, and you're tired of it. It's like you get with a person and after about three to 6 months, you're like, oh goodness, this person is just like my ex. Oh goodness, this person is just like the woman or the man that I dated like 2 or 3 years ago. You're like, what in the world? Why do I keep running on finding the same people? It's that type of vibe here, and you're tired of that. You're like, I do not want that same energy. Okay. Don't know. I'm going to look into the next reading. I'm definitely going to try to figure out or see if we can pull some information as to why you keep attracting the same energy. You know, so I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, have the time. So we have the Four of Swords here. Yeah, with the Four of Swords, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Moving forward, this is you recovering. This is you doing your thing. Real talk. Hello. Planning more for your future here, even though we know that the future, you know, we can have a plan if something else comes up, but I feel like you're more focused. This is a Pisces that wants to be more stable. I feel like you want more stability when it comes to relationships because, like I said, you're tired of the same old, same old. You want to move forward. You actually want to see your relationships progress. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Clarify the Four of Swords here. Oops, there we go. Ooh, the Justice card. Look at that. You want to see forward movement. You want fairness. You want clarity, equality. You know what I mean? You want to feel like you're appreciated. Okay? Libra energy. You could have Libra placement in your chart or air energy. You just want to feel like intuitively like this person or potential person coming towards you is it. You know what I mean? You want to get your soulmate. A lot of you are like, okay, why do I feel like this is a Pisces summarizing Venus that doesn't believe? Oh, I want you to try to erase this thought, Pisces. Somebody in here is thinking, I'm never gonna meet my soulmate. I might find somebody that I get along with, but soulmate, I don't believe I'm gonna meet my soulmate. You know, yeah, let's try to get rid of that thinking. Okay, let's try to get rid of that thinking there. Okay. That came in so clearly. Soulmate. You know, somebody's like, I'm not going to meet a soulmate. I'll be lucky if I just have a person that I can get along with. Oh, yeah, Pisces. Let's get rid of that thinking, okay? Let's try to keep it as positive as we can. So, let's go ahead and thank you, 5D, for your super chat. How are you? Let's go ahead and do the next reading. We're going to look into, before I get into this other energy around you or this new person you may be dating. Some of you may be dating somebody new or talking to somebody. All right. Just don't last with them though, Tiffany. Yeah, understand that. So before we get into that energy that you're dealing with, that new person or energies around you, let's look into this repetitive cycle. Okay. So, you have to do a birth chart, astrology chart. Who was that? I don't. History Nexa? Anicia Stan? Yeah, you have to do a birth chart. There are a lot of free websites that you can look into that, okay? I actually need to post the site that you all can use to do your birth chart here. All right, let's look into why do you keep going through these repetitive cycles? You know, let's just look into it. Let's just see. Okay. I'm gonna Cancer Sun. Oh wow, Tiffany. So what's your Pisces moon? Your Cancer Sun. Okay. Libra rising. Okay. Gotcha. I will be doing, for those of you that have seen the other video I've done with Pisces and other signs, I will be doing that hopefully this weekend. Okay. Because I feel like those readings are very helpful as well. All right, let's see what's going on. Say about Pisces and these repetitive cycles. Take it how it resonates with you. I feel like a lot of you are meeting the same type of people. We'll just try to see, you know, why are these energies being drawn to you. Thank you, Valerie. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Hi, Sunny. I didn't even think people were going to be up this early, but I don't know what everybody's time zone is. I was like, okay, I don't know who's going to be up, but I felt the need to get on, so here we are. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah. It's very interesting. Lots of information on astrology. I first started doing tarot before astrology, just intuitively, and then so I'm learning astrology as I go. You woke up, Tiffany. Oh, this is probably to get this message. You never know. I am a firm believer that nothing happens by chance, okay? As I'm rarely up this early like this, but I went to bed early. So I felt like, okay, let me see if I can do a message. That's like I was just pulled to get up here, and I couldn't. I couldn't go back to sleep. Awesome, awesome. Glad to have everybody. So let's see, Pisces. Let's look into this repetitive cycle that you've experienced for years or months. We have the Emperor here in the reverse. All right. Aries energy here, fire energy in the reverse here. So I'm gonna be real. At the bottom of the day, I have the Five of Wands. Strong fire energy. Okay, Pisces. Just maybe when it comes to my pleasure, when it comes to your emotions and what you need, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe you put yourself on the back burner for a lot of people. Maybe your energy or the need that you had was to not only be loved, but to show love. It's kind of like why am I hearing rehabilitation center? So maybe, I kid you not, maybe you felt loved more whenever you were loving people that seemed like they never had love. I can't, you know what I mean? Like you felt needed when you could help. You felt needed when you could do things different from someone else when it came to a connection. Like you felt needed, Pisces, in a codependent relationship or codependent relationships. But the thing is that I'm getting is that these people could rely on you, but you couldn't rely on them. So maybe you felt loved and important in the past when people that you were dating or you were with could depend on you, even though you couldn't depend on them. And it exhausted you. But now I can imagine you can see because we got the King of Swords. See how he's looking out? Air energy. Now you can look back and see yourself doing all of this extra work, right? And rarely getting anything in return. You can see it. You're like, oh my goodness, I was doing this. I was paying for this. I was showing up for this. I was doing all of this. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not saying you were wrong for that. This is not saying that. But what we're trying to get to is how are you, constantly attracting the same type of energy over and over and over. Okay? So you can look back, Pisces, and you're like, okay, I was giving so much to people that I'm not going to say they didn't deserve it. I'm not going to say that because I truly believe everybody is brought to us at a determined time or a destined time for a purpose. So, this is the thing. I keep hearing rehabilitation center. I'm gonna be real. Maybe you were like an emotional rehab for a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people that came to you broken or came to you not feeling loved or whatever, and you, I said this. Your self-worth may have been tied up in helping people. Okay, You may have been tied, your self-worth was probably tied up in helping people. Clarify the King of Swords here in the upright. Yeah. Eight of Cups here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you had to get away from this way of thinking. You know, once you recognized when you were kept attracting the same people, you were like, oh my goodness, I have got to find a way to get out of this way of thinking. Why do I feel like I only feel important when I can help somebody? Why do I feel like I only feel loved when I can help somebody? Keyword, when I can help somebody. Hi, Nicole. Good to see you. Hi, Sunny. Why? I'm telling you, this is a Pisces that's like, I'm so tired of feeling like I have to help people. And this could have went on for decades, y'all. This didn't just start. Okay, with the Three of Cups in the reverse here, this could have literally started with friendships that you had, and you were the one giving so much energy and time and effort into your friendships. You were always disappointed. I kid you not, because at the bottom of the deck, I have the Temperance card in the reverse, and that's why that Temperance was looking at me. Okay, because you most of the time you were disappointed by friends, and you took this into your relationships. You took this part into your relationships where you felt like you had to keep working harder and harder and harder to get that approval. Like you did, like some of you did in friendships. With the Five of Cups here in the past, look at that. And it always left you in this Five of Cup energy. You always felt like, what did I do wrong? Why don't these people appreciate me? Why doesn't this person see all the effort, the time and energy that I'm putting in? Why doesn't he get it? Why doesn't she get it? Why does she take me for granted? Or why does he take me for granted? You know what I mean? It just always made you feel like that. Clarify the Five of Cups here. Always made you feel like that. And Pisces, and as long as you had that way of thinking, or if you still have this now, as long as you continue with that way of thinking about yourself, even though you deserve more, but I mean, you know, we're all human. As long as you keep that way of thinking, you keep pulling in people, because I keep hearing rehabilitation center. You keep pulling people in that need to be rehabilitated. You know, you keep pulling in the same energy. You know? Clarify the Five of Cups with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you. So with that Seven of Cups in the reverse, so by you, at the bottom of the deck, we got your energy here. This is all about you right here, Pisces. Moon card. So by you, Five of Cups, being sad about not being thought of, not being considered. Seven of Cups in the reverse. That left you with not really any options. That left you in a situation where you were satisfying the likeness of your friends and these people that you were with in a relationship, but you were left out. You didn't have any choice but to either deal with not having any effort in a one-sided friendship or relationship, or walk away and try to figure out what was going on. Oh man, CL. Wow. Yeah, that happens a lot. So it's like these things, and I was just thinking that, I didn't say it, that that type of energy could have shown up as you were growing up as well, you know. Because most times, you know, what we learn at home is what we take out. I know a lot of y'all are thinking, you know, have heard that. What you learn at home is what you'll do out in the world. So it's kind of like, and don't feel bad, because a lot of you probably didn't recognize it until later, or maybe you're getting clarity now. Okay, that you were trying to impress people or trying to gain the acceptance of these exes or these friends because your self-worth was tied up in that. You felt valuable whenever people would appreciate what you did, and that led you to a dark place, because at the end of those relationships or end of those friendships, you were depleted energetically because you had given so much and you built this person up, right? You built this person up, friend or whatever, and they were okay because they had all your energy, your resources, your time, your support, and you were left feeling depleted. And then because you didn't have anything else to give them, they left, right? Or they started withdrawing from you. Because for a lot of you, you may have been a valuable energy source because you were so positive, because you were enlightening. So with the Three of Swords here in the past, in the reverse, this Three of Swords, I don't feel like this is another person in the past. I don't think it could have been where somebody left you for somebody else. That's for some of you. But majority of you, the thing that kept coming up in these past connections here, could have been with a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The thing that kept coming up is the fact that you were interfering in your own happiness. A lot of you can see that. Even if you were with somebody, you were interfering in your own happiness by not feeling like you deserve better at that time. Now, it's not, you're not like that now, but this is in the past. Because remember, I'm trying to look into why you kept going with these repetitive cycles. So this Three of Swords could have been you, them, and what you believe that you deserve, which wasn't the best. You wanted the best for this person. You wanted the best for this person. I don't feel like they were focused on what was best for you, but maybe you forgot about yourself. Maybe you did, and it happens. Let's clarify that Three of Swords here in the reverse. And maybe you forgot yourself when it came to your friends and family as well for an extended amount of time. Clarify the Three of Swords in the reverse here. Three of Swords in the reverse. With the Two of Pentacles. Look at that. So, Two of Pentacles is all about choices. All about juggling ideas. So you got to a place where you were like, okay, I need to choose me. After this person, they sucked all your energy, your resources, all of that, got all the attention they needed from you, and they left. You decided you had all that pain going on, and you were like, okay, I need to choose me. I need to figure out, why does this keep happening? Even if this was only one person and multiple breakups, you recognize that it keeps happening for a reason. Why do I keep forgetting myself? Why do I keep letting this person back in that's not really for me? That's where that Two of Pentacles coming from. So moving forward here, Four of Wands in the reverse. I feel like the Four of Wands is coming up in the reverse because remember that celebration is in the reverse, because I feel like this is a reflection of past energy. You're looking at how unhappy you've been over the years in these relationships. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Woo! I can't make it up, y'all. At the bottom of the deck, we got a Tower. You're looking at these Tower moments. You're looking at, how do I keep ending up here? And where you are now, Pisces, is not bad. Let's make that clear. You're not in a bad place. Even if you're single, you're not in a bad place. It's better to be single than to be loved incorrectly. Okay? So you're not in a bad place. Let's clarify that Tower. Clarify the Tower card. So it's lots of half my deck fell out. Lots of reflection on these moments that you had in the past. Clarify the Tower, please. Yep. Hermit. That's where you do your most reflection here. Virgo energy. You could have Virgo placement in your birth chart here. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like you're doing a lot of reflection. You can see it now. You can see it now. And you were depleted. If you ever wonder, Pisces, or any other sign that may be in here today, if you ever wonder why you're so exhausted or so tired after a relationship, you ever notice that you look exhausted? Maybe you've gained weight while you were with that person here and all of that, and or you either gained weight or you lost weight, or maybe you started increasing acne or whatever like that at the end of the relationship, right? A lot of times your body has been neglected emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, because you've been putting all of yourself in this person, right? And so at the end, you're exhausted because they've just taken all your energy. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't recognize that because energy is real, y'all. So they take all your energy. And then you ever notice when you start working on yourself, you start doing the self-improvement, you start getting better sleep, you start doing better things for yourself, you get back in the gym, you start eating better, you start, whatever it is. You ever notice when you get back to yourself, that person wants you back? You want to know why they want you back? Y'all, type in the chat if you say I want to know. I'm going to tell you why they want you back. When you work on yourself after that breakup and then they come back. I'm waiting on y'all to type it. Type I want to know. Because I don't want to say unless y'all want to know. So y'all got to let me know, do you want to know? Divorce to October. Tell it. Tiffany said, tell it. Boom. CL. CL is on it. Yes. Let me get one more person to say, I want to know. Okay, Sunny. So, let me tell you something. After that breakup, after that divorce, when you get back to yourself, you start working on yourself, improving your body. However that is, be your best you. Not saying you got to lose a bunch of weight. Not saying you got to gain a lot of weight. Not saying you got to just hit the gym 24/7. But you're getting back to your best you. And you're going back. Not only are you going back to the person that you were when they met, you're better. So guess what? It's almost like you're back to how they remembered you at the beginning of your relationship, like a bonus version, like an upgraded version of that person that they met at the beginning. So that's why they want to come back. That's why when your energy is revamped and you got yourself back, got your energy going, you got your glow back, you got everything back. You know what I mean? And so when they see you, social media, at a store, or all this kind of stuff. And the thing is, when they see that, it's like, because you got to remember that version of you right before they left. You were depleted. You were tired. A lot of you were broke because you were helping them. A lot of you can attest to this. You gained a whole lot of weight because maybe you were stress eating, or you lost a lot of weight because you couldn't eat because your stomach was hurting because of everything you were going through, right? So when you finally get this person's energy out of your life and you work on yourself, get your money up, get your body right, you start feeling better and doing more things for you, here they come like, oh my goodness, Pisces or whatever sign. Oh my goodness, Pisces doing this, back to looking good. What in the world? You're like a bonus version of yourself. You're like a version of yourself 2.0. What happened to me? I said, baby, you happened to what? CL. Okay. What did they mean by that? Did they mean in a CL, did they mean in a positive way? I have never heard of that. Hi, Autumn and Rhea. ML, hello. Yeah, they mean I hope that meant in a positive way. So that's why, y'all. That's why. Okay, cool. I'm telling you, if you want to know why these people just keep right on trying to come back and you keep seeing them in these readings, that's why. When you go and do the work, and then I have some clients that'll come and say, well, Empress, he didn't come back or she didn't come back. Okay. That still doesn't mean they don't see your glow up. That still doesn't mean they don't notice the change, either physically or energetically. That doesn't mean that. You got to understand, people. Some people are just too ashamed to come back. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean they're not thinking about it, but some people are too ashamed. They could have moved on or whatever. You might see them with somebody else. That's inevitable. You may see that. But at the same time, you got to recognize they're still gonna think about you. I don't care what. Look, I don't care where they go. They can go to a whole nother country. But you don't just leave someone's energy like that. Even if they have a whole different man, a whole different woman, they're going to think about you at some point. There's going to be some type of trigger. And because you were tied to this person. So, I get those questions a lot. Well, you said, I heard somebody say, Empress, well, you said that somebody was thinking about coming back. He has not come back. I'm like, look, keyword, I said, think about. I did not say that man was going to come back tomorrow. I said, think about. Because remember, people forget that we have free will. So if I feel energetically that the man or a woman is thinking about it, it's just what it is. But we have free will, y'all. We have free will. That's the difference. That's where a lot of people get confused in tarot, is that they're looking at it like, okay, this should be a definite answer, but you got to factor in the free will. You got to factor that in. That's the one thing that's unpredictable, is free will. That's why it's hard. I know a lot of you have heard, I can't say what someone won't do. I can't tell what a person will not do. And you can't. Because we got free will. We're not robots. I mean, you can't tell. Because so in tarot, if you're hearing me or other readers say, hey, this person is thinking this, or hey, this person may be trying to come, I'm going to be real. That's probably true. But because we have free will, it's up to them. And a lot of times they don't step back yet because of CL, yeah, exactly. CL is on the money this morning. Yes. They don't come back because they're like, ain't no way in the world I can step back and look at Pisces. Pisces not going to talk to me. You got to understand, people, you are not the version that they left. Okay? So they got to get to know you all over again. And they got to try to get the nerve to try to get back in your good graces, because you may think, because you're healing, right? You might feel like you are the same person, but to this other person, you look different. You still look like you, but you look different. You're carrying yourself different. If you've been working on yourself, you're carrying yourself different. You look different. You're even speaking differently. So you got to understand, if they see you, a lot of them are blown away, especially if you have been really working on yourself, because you got to remember, at the end, most times they've underestimated you. At the end, they've already knocked you off like you're not a good option anymore. Can give us insight on what could happen or what the energy is doing in our life. Yeah, Autumn, that's right. Awesome. Yeah. So that's the thing. That's why I'm telling you, that's why these exes want to come back, y'all. When you work on yourself, you working on your pinnacles, stability, money, whatever you got going. You're getting your emotions together, working on your body. We want to take care of our temple, because look, this is the only body we're going to get, y'all. This it. I mean, this is the only body you're going to get in this life here. So you want to take care of your body. It's your temple. Guess what? This is the house for your soul. This is the house for your spirit, is your body. So when they see you taking care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, okay, that's appealing. And they see you getting back to the person that they knew before, but you're like a 2.0 version. And so they're like, oh my goodness. Oh, wow. So it's like, they have to get themselves together. They got to get the nerve up to come back like that. I mean, you think about that. I don't know if some of you have had an ex that you maybe you underestimated them, and they went and they glowed up some, and you look back and you're like, whoa, this person is working here. This person is looking like this. This person is driving this. I mean, it's like, whoa. This person is so positive now. Maybe you may have dated somebody in the past that was so immature or argumentative, and you found that now you see this person years later, they have more inner peace. They're just more calm, and I mean, they've been working on themselves. They've gotten more mature, so it happens, y'all. Okay? Let's clarify this Hermit card here. With the Page of Cups. Didn't I just say something about immaturity? Page of Cups in the reverse. So, yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. Sad. That's the Sag I'm with now. Wow. Just today. Wow. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying with the Magician here. That's why I feel like a lot of you are just trying now to manifest something great, something real, something better. Okay? But you got to understand, each time you reach a different, a height in your, well, an increase, I'll put it like that, an increase in your vibration. Each time you increase your vibration by working on yourself and recognizing what you were missing in these past connections, that is an increase to not only your positive energy, your vibration, and your attractiveness with that Magician card. And this is what's pulling in new people and old people. It's like, I know a lot of you can attest to this. You could be talking to somebody new and then you get a random message on Instagram. Hey, stranger. And you sitting there like, what? And see, that's the person, I guarantee you, that's a person they slept on your potential. They slept on you. Maybe you weren't your best self when you were with them. Okay? Maybe you weren't taking care of yourself in the same way. But now they see you. They see a different version. They're like, okay. Pisces chapter 35 looks a whole lot better. Okay. Awesome, Jessica. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You got this. You got this. Speak it into existence. You already did. You're already doing it. So speak it into existence. Six of Wands in the reverse. Absolutely. Six of Wands in the reverse. Pisces, I don't feel like you're any of these improvements that you made in your life, physical, mental, spiritual, this was not for anyone but you. A lot of you have recognized that you need to do more for you. And I feel like when you got to that place in your heart and in your mind, and you really started working on those things, that not only made you more appealing, but it allowed you to see what you're worth. It allowed you to see what you need for yourself. Therefore, an ex or somebody new, even old friends, are looking at you differently now because you're looking at you differently now. You finally recognize what you deserve. You finally recognize that you deserve to be treated with respect, with love, with honor. Okay, compassion. Because you've always given that to other people. They just took all your energy and ran away. And what's crazy to me, y'all, I'm sorry to rant, but I got to say this. What's crazy to me is that when you meet somebody, right, and y'all been together for months, years, and then you've helped them, you've done all this stuff. A lot of you can attest to this. You've been there through thick and thin. You've built them up. And then when they get to a certain point, they leave you. And it's like, okay, so you do me like this. I do all these things, talking about you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I do all these things. I helped you to improve your life. You leave. So do you honestly think that you're going to be able to maintain everything without my energy there? You wish this person well. We don't wish nothing bad on anybody. But I'm saying, do they really think that they're going to be able to maintain and not have any guilt? Think about that. Because Pisces, it was your energy that helped them. And maybe you were only in their life to help them. Now we have to put that in there. But the thing is, when they leave and they don't show any type of gratitude, they don't show, hi Derisha, they don't show any type of gratitude. They don't show any type of remorse and all that. They just feel like, okay, yeah, Pisces helped me level up. I'm feeling better. So they take, and a lot of us think this, they take everything that we had given them and give to somebody else. Or everything we wanted them to do for us, they go and do it for somebody else. Y'all, let me tell you something. Don't be fooled by that stuff. Because a lot of times, if you see them doing something that they said that they should have done for you with somebody else, that's only because that's fresh on their mind. They remember you telling them about what you would like out of a relationship, and they go do it right quick with somebody else. Okay? But guess what? That's short lived. Because that's just that one thing that you wanted, right? That's that one thing that you wanted. And that's the last thing they remember that you wanted. So they go off and run into a rebound or somebody, and then they try to give that person what you just told them that you wanted. I'm telling y'all, you gotta look at it from a different perspective. They run off and give somebody else what you told them you wanted. You think that's gonna you think what they gave that person is gonna just be solid like that? I'm not saying that the rebound relationships don't work out. Some of them do. But you think about it. They're going over there trying to take your expectations and apply them into somebody that's totally different. So they're going to get over there and they're going to be disappointed again. And like, well, dog, I gave this person this and this and this, but you can't take old emotions and just stick them in somebody else. I mean, you just like, you can't do it. So after they get past the lustful part and the whatever part, whatever reason they left and went over there, that's when reality sets in. Like, okay. And then some of them look back at you and they're like, well, dang. Especially if you've been working on yourself. Like, dang. Oh, man. Because your people come and leave in your life because you are learning from them and they from you. That's right, ML. Totally, totally, totally. And would that new person appreciate those ill-gotten gains? Would that new person appreciate those? You mean the new person that you're with, CL, or that person? Or ill-gotten gains. Oh, would they appreciate the gains from your ex person? Or you're just saying hypothetically, will they appreciate it? I feel like it might be a hypothetical question. Yeah, it depends, and that's the thing. That new person has expectations too. They have standards too. They got their own set of priorities, and this a lot of times that's what that person forgets. Your ex that leaves and jump into something else, they forget about that piece. Right, Cheryl? Hypothetical. I figured that, CL. I figured it was hypothetical. Yeah, that's a great question. Will that new person appreciate the gains from your ex? That's a great question. And most times, I'm gonna be honest, most times those new people they have gains that they want for themselves. They already have expectations. They may appreciate that one thing, such as, let's say, getting engaged or traveling more or whatever it was that they wanted that had a commonality to you, but they have a whole list of other things. Maybe this new person want money from them. Maybe this new person want them to just put up with just anything. Who knows? It could be anything. But the thing about it is, most of the time the exes, they leave thinking that they're going to get out here and get something so much better. And it doesn't always work out that way. Yeah. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to go get my charger. I'll be right back. 1 second, everybody. Okay, can you hear me, everybody? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. 3 weeks after leaving me. Okay, great. Yeah, so it may sound my sound may little be a little different. I had to plug up another mic. So hopefully I didn't want it to disconnect from the live because we're having such an interesting live. Okay, great. Cool, cool. So yeah, the thing is, let me see what's going on. Okay, great. They are telling we live like brother and sister. The men are telling meet them and ask them what went wrong. Oh wow. Yeah, that's the thing, y'all. And so that's why I encourage everyone to not feel so bummed out when people leave you for somebody else. I know it's hard. It's tough. It's tough. It hurts. But you got to think if they left you for somebody else, think about the expectations that they have for this new person. And 9 times out of 10, that new person or previous person, because a lot sometimes these people leave for their exes. I mean, I don't get it, but that other person has expectations of your ex or whoever they date. And if your ex cannot fulfill those, then they're back to square one. They're back to where they were with you. Most of the times people are they are addicted to the beginning stages here. Oh wow. They are beginning they are addicted to the beginning stages of relationship, the honeymoon phase. Most people want to get outside of their relationship for the honeymoon phase. So they don't want to stick it out whenever we're in it for years or some decades. They're still looking for that feeling at the beginning, not knowing that I don't care who you go deal with, you got to get out of the honeymoon phase at some point. you can't stay you can't stay in the honeymoon phase forever. Like you don't ever want this situation to be real. It's crazy. You're gonna have disagreements. You're gonna have moments of despair. You're gonna have times where you're gonna have to be the most supportive one, and that person is the one that needs to be supported, and vice versa. So that's the illusion. A lot of these so-called exes, they have, and if you have a big heart and you really are in it to win it and you're fighting for the connection, this person is not. Most of the time they have a very what's the word, unrealistic view on relationships. Most of them want what they see in movies and soap operas, and that, I mean, you may have soap opera and movie moments, but the realness comes with life, with children, in a marriage. If God forbid someone gets sick or something like that, or trying to help each other's families, that's the realness, you know? So if this person left you after you've given them everything, did they really deserve you in the first place? And as we see here with this right here, this reading, this second reading here, you can
see that maybe there was a part of you that took this person on because you felt like they needed you. You felt like without you, they wouldn't be able to make it per se, and also they wouldn't feel loved. So now that you got that, now that you understand that you are only attracting people that seem to be at a place of needing someone to care for them, after, now that you got that, you will be looking now for somebody that not only wants to be loved, but who wants to love you. Yeah, somebody that wants to love you. That's the missing piece, and that's why we get so upset in the relationships, because here we are putting in 110, and this person's probably putting in about 20, and they just sitting there, just you know, just chilling, just like just chilling and reaping the benefits, reaping the rewards. Okay. All right. Last messages for this reading. Then I'm gonna do a reading on the Yeah, just we all do. We all do. Last message here. Let me see the time. Then we're gonna look into new person energy or energies around you after this reading here. Okay. Then we'll close it out. Thank you for staying in, everybody. Really appreciate you this morning. The full card. Yeah. Don't be afraid, Pisces, with the Fool card. Don't be afraid. I know that's easier said than done. Okay? Don't be afraid to love again. All right? You deserve to at least let someone in, to at least get to know someone new. Don't be afraid. I know a lot of these people in the past, you poured so much in. But like I have been stating in the E55 Chronicles, that it's okay to just push back and see what someone else is going to do. Put your effort in, but see if your efforts are going to be reciprocated. You know, we don't want to go all the way in and we can't see the efforts of someone else. And that may help a lot. Because if the person is not even trying to put in effort from the beginning, you know, it may be time to walk away. Maybe time to walk away. Okay, so let's look into the a new connection, a connection you may be in now, or energy around you. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Let me grab a bottle of water. So we're gonna look into energy around you. It could be the energy of someone you're dealing with now or past. We try not to have a past, but here it is. So here's the question about trying to love again. Let me see that. Should we expect them to give in the same manner of our efforts? That's a great question, Darisha. The thing is about effort. No two people are alike. Okay, no two people are alike. Everyone's view on effort is different. That's why they talk about love language and all that stuff. So, for instance, you may feel like, okay, I'm giving my effort when it comes to being there. being willing to talk to them at any time, showing up when they need me. While this person that you might be talking to, a new person, they might feel like they're putting in effort by keeping gas in your car or cooking for you however many days a week or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Putting in effort, and then most importantly, coming to your rescue per se when you really need them. That's the key. So it's kind of like whatever they feel like that makes them feel like they are loving you correctly or providing for you is different for everyone. So as long as they're putting in their effort and you feel valued and all of that, it's gonna be different. But as long as, yeah, acts of service, CL, boom, yeah. As long as they are putting in some effort and you can see it, and then they're showing up for you when you really need them, that's a person that's trying. Because that person you with, you might be a person that the way you show that you love somebody is, let's say, you write them love letters, in their lunch to take to work or something like that. Or you might be a person that will, I don't know, fix a meal and make sure their plate is fixed, right when they come in the door from work, or a back rub or something like that. Yeah, some people think words of affirmation are enough. Yeah, I mean, everybody is different. I had to learn that myself. Everyone is different. So as long as there is effort and it is substantial, for the both of you, you can see his or her efforts meeting yours. If you can see it, whatever type of effort it is, I say that's a person that's trying. But when you got somebody that's just sitting there, they ain't doing nothing, they want you to do everything for them, and they just like sucking up the cool air and all that. It's like, that's a person that's not, yeah, morning chat. That's a person that is not meeting your effort there. They're not meeting it. Yeah, Rhea, or making a coffee for you. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Cuz everyone is different, you know? Everyone is different. I think I'm going to say this before we get into the reading. I think personally that most times we get frustrated when we try to put our expectations on other people. I know for me, as the older that I become, like the older I get, I recognize that most of the time we're disappointed because we want to put our expectations on other people, and when they don't meet them, we get upset. Pay a bill or clean the house, boom, CL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know but the person has to be doing something that is making, they don't have to be, but I'll just say it helps when they're doing something that's making your life a little easier. Hence, relationship relating to you, coming to be a bonus to your life. It's helping you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, if that person's able to or you're able to. So absolutely. I know. So it has to be some effort there, especially where you need it the most. Let's say, for instance, um, maybe things are a little tough financially, and this person, maybe they can't pay all of your bills, but maybe they could come in and say, "Well, I can help you with this. I can help you with that. At least temporarily." That's a person that's trying to make it easy, a little easier for you. But if you got a person that's sitting back and watching you struggle, that person doesn't love you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they're gonna sit there and watch you struggle and not try to help, not try to at least give you some ideas, or at least try whatever in a whatever way, that's a person that does not love you. That person doesn't love you. Because no one that loves you is going to sit back and watch you do it all, or sit back and watch you struggle. 'Cause, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That person doesn't love you doing that. How can they? They may not be able to do exactly what you need, but at least try to do something. I am my own and I have to pay the bill and clean up. Yep. Mm-hmm. So if somebody makes me a coffee and loves me, all right. Yeah. Everybody's different. And then you got some people that's, they don't require money like that because they make their own money. They have their own stability, and that's always great because that helps you to be more self sufficient and all of that. So everybody is different with that. And some people just looking to be loved and looking to be considered, and you just want somebody that is willing to show up when you need them the most. Not someone you're always showing up when they need someone the most. That was a very good question, Darisha. And trying to balance our energies. Trying to you said, how do I like my coffee? um First, I try to do decaf, and then I do 2 sugars, 2 creamers. But my preference, I like frappuccinos from Starbucks. All right, so let's take a look. And I'm gonna talk about. Let me say this right quick. Yeah, let me. I'm gonna do the reading, and I'm gonna talk about balancing the energies as well, because that's a big thing. Balancing that feminine and masculine energy. We're gonna talk about it. All right. So the overall energy for this reading. This is the reading based on the energies around you, somebody you're with now, or whatever like that. All right. So with the 7 of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like Pisces, you have new opportunities. I feel like you are taking time to think about your choices, your options. Maybe a lot of you are trying to figure out what your next move is going to be. At the bottom of the deck, I have the 6 of Cups here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I do feel like a lot of you are reminiscing on or having nostalgia when it comes to a time in your life here. This could be childhood. This could be just a time where you felt like you had less stress. Like when you think about your childhood, you remember when you were a kid and you always wanted to grow up and all this. And now that we're grown, you're like, man, it was nice as a kid because I didn't have these responsibilities. I didn't have bills. I just played. So it could be like some moments of nostalgia like that you're having from time to time. All right, so with the 6 of Swords here, or someone could be having those memories like that. 6 of Swords, I do feel like there is something you're leaving behind. It could be a particular person, as we have been mentioning, that you're leaving behind. You're also leaving the baggage behind from this particular situation here. Going towards something better for yourself. Okay, I'm hearing Gemini energy. Let's clarify the 6 of Swords here. Clarify the 6 of Swords, please. With the 10 of Wands. Ooh, yeah. You're getting away from the extra responsibility of trying to provide for somebody all the time. Okay? It feels like someone is recognizing that. Yeah, we got the 3 of Cups in the reverse here. You recognize you were overindulging in trying to help somebody. You were just like, I've just been doing too much. So this is a vibe that someone has noticed that you pull completely away here, or a lot of people have recognized this. We got the 8 of Pentacles here in the reverse, Earth energy. All right, so you've been working on your self discovery. Why do I feel like you still have a little bit of stagnancy? Clarify the 8 of Pentacles here with the Queen of Pentacles. So even though this is the energy that somebody, I don't know who this person is, but somebody is looking at the fact that you're coming off as like a workaholic. Like you really put a lot of focus into your work, and this is seen. This could be people at your job that are noticing that you're about your bag, you're about your money here. Okay? Three of Swords here. Okay. I don't know who this is. Y'all gotta let me know, who is this person that is able to see you doing better and seeing you improve despite some heartbreak and despite a lot of stuff here. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're releasing yourself from negative thoughts. All right. We got the Two of Wands here in the reverse. This person here. Uh. Feels like somebody is trying to, or there could be someone that is trying to give you a different image of them. Okay? I used the word this right. From relationship. Derisha, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. It feels like someone, or this could be you, Pisces, that's working on trying to have a different image of yourself, or somebody wants you to look at them differently. I don't know why. It feels like somebody wants you to see them differently here. Let's clarify the Two of Wands in the reverse. It could be a fire sign or fire placement. Ooh, the Tower. Okay, so whomever this was, or whoever, I don't know how it happened, but whomever this was that caused this tower or this unexpected change in events, something that they did to you, and at this point, they want you to look at them differently. We got the Judgment card. Look at that. Could be a fire sign. They want you to look at them differently. Maybe they want forgiveness. Maybe that's a fire sign or someone with fire placement that wants forgiveness here. Oh, let's clarify the Judgment. Let's clarify the Judgment card. With the Hermit in the reverse. Virgo. Yeah, this person feels isolated from your energy. And they want some forgiveness. Something they did to you, they'd like forgiveness for. Page of Wands in the reverse. Aries, I'm hearing. I don't feel like they're coming in fast to tell you this, though. They may be just keeping themselves back, but energetically, it's like they want to say something, or they've been wanting to say something. Okay. Let's clarify the Page of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse, please. With the Eight of Cups, y'all. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is somebody. This is someone, whether you left this person, they left you, Pisces, you feel like even if you left them, you still feel like they left you behind. I know that sounds wild, but even if they walked away from you, you feel like they left you behind, or this person could feel like because you walked away from them that you left them behind. Clarify the Eight of Cups. With the Knight of Pentacles here, Earth energy. Yeah, they just feel like you left them behind, and chose to work on your money, your finances. We got the High Priestess here, Pisces energy. I feel like you're using your intuition to go forward, which is great. Okay. Say trust your gut. Okay. Somebody trying to come back and stuff. Trust your gut about the person. I don't feel like they've changed. I feel like they just miss you, miss your energy. Six of Wands in the reverse, fire sign. Yeah. This person could be trying to come back to satisfy their ego, or they hate losing. they hate losing. So maybe they feel defeated because you got away. Clarify with, well, let's see. Let's clarify that Six of Wands with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this person feels like you have gotten away and they feel defeated here. And now that you're out of reach or out of touch, it's like this feeling of I want to get what I had, or don't want you to get away because they had you, or something like that. Okay. This is odd. Additional messages here. What does Pisces need to know? Oops. Star card, Aquarius energy. I feel like you are being renewed here. I feel like your energy has been recharged, renewed, and that's because you're trying to move forward. Clarify the star here, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Some of you are still angry too. You're still angry at this person. But I do feel like you're moving forward here. And somebody's just watching you move forward. Somebody around you or someone that was connected to you is just watching you move forward here. What about new love for Pisces? For those of you that with somebody new. Information on that? Two of Pentacles. Some of you are just dating. Some of you are just dating. Okay. Some of you are just dating, weighing options. That's that part of you that's still taking your time. Clarify the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. Yeah. That's that part of you that's still taking your time, trying to recover with the Devil card. Yeah. In the reverse. So I feel like when it comes to new love, I feel like y'all are dating, or you're with someone that you're still kind of on the fence about. What about that situation? Pisces already dealing with someone. What messages we have? The Magician in the reverse here. For the Pisces that are with someone, I'm getting a vibe of potentially you don't trust this person. You don't trust this person. You could feel like you could feel like they're a narcissist if you're with someone. Why do you feel this way? Why does Pisces feel this way? With the Five of Cups here. You've had a lot of sad moments with this person. Okay? Feel like you went through a lot of trials with them. But you don't trust them at all. How does this person feel about Pisces? How does this person feel about Pisces? With the Page of Swords in the reverse. Ooh. Oh. Ah. Oh, goodness. I feel like this person says one thing but does something else. So they come off as being very deceptive. So they could say, Pisces, I love you. Pisces, I'm here for you. Pisces, I'm your number one fan. And then they turn around and do something deceptive here. This is for somebody that is with somebody. Gosh, I hate that. But this is for somebody that's with some Pisces is with somebody. Like you feel like they say one thing, but they do something else. My pleasure, ML. Two of Swords. Yeah. Some of you could be feeling like walking away. I mean, some of you could be feeling like walking away and walking away for good. Or you're looking at it like, should I stay? Oh my goodness, Pisces. So you're looking at like, should I stay in this? Should I walk away? Kind of like on the fence. Eight of Wands in the reverse here. I feel like if you're still with this person, you're waiting to see if they're going to change, or you're waiting to see if things are going to stay the same or improve or something like that if you're still with this person. But you don't trust them. They've been deceptive in the past, or you feel like they have. The World card. But despite of it all, earth sign energy, despite of it all, if you're still in a relationship with this person, I still feel like you're working on self outside of this. You know, you're still working on yourself outside of this, being in this connection. Okay, you're still able to do what you need to do for you with the Seven of Wands here, but you're exhausted. Man, Pisces, you got to think about your mental health here. With the King of Cups here, you got to think about your mental health. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and also try to find some balance in your emotions. I know that's not the easiest thing to do, but it's needed because whomever this is, if you're resonating with this message, you don't trust this person. I feel like this person has given you reason not to trust. But here's the thing. If this person is not making the mistakes at this time anymore, please give that some thought. If they're still doing the same things that made you not trust them, that's one thing. But if this person is really trying to do better, they're trying to be different than whatever they were in the past, please give them a chance. Okay? And I say that because if you reconcile with them and you knew about your past, you can't change the past. But if you see that this person is really trying somewhere in there because you want to be with them, you can't take them back and then want them to take away the past. It's not going to work like that. So if you take them back, you take all of them back. That's what a lot of people don't get. So when you reconcile with somebody, you're not only taking them back, you're taking back what they did to you, what they said to you, okay? And then you're trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Because if you reconcile and expect them to take away how you felt about the past, that's not fair. And it's impossible. It's impossible to reconcile with somebody when you knew that they hurt you in the past, but you want to get back with them and want them to take away the past. That's not going to work. So you got to try to find a balance between the past and now. And I wouldn't say keep right on talking about the past, unless it keeps coming up. Like if they keep making the same crazy decisions, that's one thing. But if this is a person that's not doing anything, that's not, giving you any type of indication that they're their old version again, then it becomes a self thing. Then it becomes a thing that you got to look at yourself and recognize what it is that you need to do, or potentially let this person go because you can't change the past. This is for somebody here. So if you take a person back, remember you're taking all of them back. You can't take them back and then want to get rid of the past. It would be nice if we could do that, right? But we can't. We can't. So when you take a person back, remember, you are taking back all of them, not just the part that you want to make work for you, because it's impossible. Put it like this: if they cheated, if they cheated, and y'all were separated, and you decided because they asked you to come back or you wanted them back, right? You go back to that situation. This person is no longer cheating. This person is no longer talking to other women, other men. But because you're not quite over the past, you may keep bringing it up, or you have the expectations for this person to somehow make you feel better about the past. That is unfair. All that person can do is work on themselves to not do it again, because you got to remember, you agreed to reconcile. You got to remember that. You agreed to reconcile with this person that hurt you, right? So all they can do is try to be a different version, but you got to allow them to be that version, the new version, if they're trying. Remember, you accepted them back. Because we got to look at self. We can't always just point the finger. We got to look at self. You accepted the person back, which means you're taking them back and all of their mistakes, hoping that they'll be different. Okay? Prayfully, they will. And if they are not doing anything, please give them the benefit of the doubt, because you got to remember, you took them back. I'm just saying that's for somebody. Because sometimes we can get back with people and we expect that person to take away the past. And that's crazy, because there's no way that they can do that. We can't do that. We got to look at ourselves and say, no, this person can't take the pain away. They can be loyal to me and honest and be different than what they were, but they can't take away that image that I have of them that really hurt me. It's impossible, y'all. It is impossible. It would be nice if they could, but they can't. It's up to the person, it's up to each person that reconciles to really do the self-discovery and try to figure out, can I be with this person despite the fact that they cheated on me? Can I be back with this person despite the fact that this person left me? And if you know that you cannot be with this person because of what they did to you in the past, I would not go there. I would not go there, because you're doing yourself a disservice. You're always going to be questioning, and you're never going to have the answers, because it's done. It's done. Probably a lot of you, when you're thinking about the past, that person has already paid a karmic debt, and somehow you two ended up back together, and then you want to bring it back up, but it's not going to help the situation with you bringing up what you two have already been through. Right. CL. Yeah. Okay. So we have to take responsibility for when we reconcile with people. Because you don't just take back that the new version of them. You're taking back the new version and also that old version that hopefully they're not like that version anymore, but it's a part of their story. So we can't expect somebody to reconcile with somebody that we were once with to coming back into our lives and take away the past. That is impossible. I don't care how many times you ask them. I don't care how many times you play everything back to them. They still cannot erase the past. So if you feel like you can't forgive the past, when you reconcile, don't reconcile. Because this person could really be coming back to do the right thing this time, right? And if you're still on the same vibration where you haven't healed, or you're just, you thought maybe you could trust them, but you don't, what's the point of being together? What's the point of being together? Because you're right back where you started. But the only difference is You or this person may be on a different vibe now. You may be older. You may have other things going on. Your focus may be different. This person may be in their purpose now. Maybe they didn't know what their purpose was. Maybe they didn't know where their life was going to go early on when y'all were together, but maybe they finally understand now, you know? And if you're with them now and you're bringing up something that happened like 10 years ago, what can that person do about that? What can they do about it? They can't go back and change it. But you got to remember, you agreed to reconcile with this person. That's for somebody. And that message was very strong, so I know it's for somebody. You know, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yep. Just like I thought, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Could be dealing with the fire sign. If this message is resonating with you, it's all about recognizing where you are. Because you can't change another person. You can't. And you shouldn't want to, right? You shouldn't want to change anyone. You shouldn't want anyone to change for you. But if the person and you get along well enough, you two will adjust to one another. You know, that's understandable. But to meet someone or bring somebody back in your life and you expect them to do as you say and all this kind of stuff to make you happy, that's just about impossible. You know, it's impossible because you want that person to be them, whether it meshes in your life or not. You want that person to be authentically them. That's where that Queen of Wands in the reverse comes from. Having your own self-confidence. Stuck living in a house my dad half paid for total narc that he married and he had with, like, see all her games and won't engage with it. Try everything to get away, tired of constant gaslighting. Oh man, Kay. Yeah. Yeah. So this message here that I'm just giving out, this is supposed to help. I'm being guided to give this to you because hopefully this is helping you to look outside of yourself if you are in a reconciled situation. Okay? That person, when you get back with them, for those of you that are reconciling, that person is not responsible for your mental health. You are. They're not responsible for that. What I don't care what they did to you. You know, it was wrong if they cheated. It was wrong if they lied. I'm not making exceptions for that because that was wrong. But when you choose to take them back, you're taking back all of them. And they are not responsible for your mental health. They're not responsible for you trying to find a way to forgive them. You know? I hope that helped. Final messages for this reading. I believe that's why a lot of people don't want to reconcile. I can't say that I blame them. I feel like a lot of people don't want to reconcile because a lot of them are being honest with themselves. They can't get over the past. Some people can, but some people can't get past the past, so they don't want to reconcile. They love the person, still love them, but they don't want them back because they can't stop thinking about what they did to them. They can't stop thinking about how they left them. You know? And those are people that are honest with themselves. If you know that if you get back with somebody, all you're going to think about is what they did, and you're going to constantly think about it, and you're going to constantly tell them about it, why are you with them? Why are you with them? Because you're making yourself and them, both of you are miserable. Both of you are miserable. And no matter how many times you ask them about the past, it's still the past. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Earth energy. Yeah, you may be having arguments. You may be having moments of despair, lack of mental stability here with some things. Yeah, both of you are not able to be your best self here. The lover's energy, Gemini. Yeah. When anytime you're in a relationship, there should be some harmony. There should be a strong partnership. But this whole past thing, if you this is for somebody that's reconciled with maybe a twin flame or a karmic. If the past is still, if it's still coming up and it's strong like this, like I'm feeling that it's strong, it might be time to consider the connection, reconsider the connection. Not because it's not meant to be, but look at what you're doing to each other. Look at what you're doing to the connection. There isn't a connection. If there is, it's not healthy if you're bringing up the past like this. So this is the vibe I'm getting for somebody. Yeah, last card, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and some of you could be, if you're having a lot of arguments, if you're having disagreements, one or both of you could be coming off as cruel. Okay? And it's because of the trust. That's what it is. There's a lack of trust. So consider how this situation is making you feel. And you got to think, do you want to stay in this long term? And you two are just talking about the past. You're going forward, but we're talking about the past. Think about that. I could see if the person was still out here doing the same thing that caused the breakup, but or the separation. But if they're not doing that at all and y'all are back together, I mean, that's something to think about. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kay. I said last card, but I'm going to get one more because that's a reversal. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. This is a reversal too, but it's going to be the last one. The Death card in the reverse. Yeah. Because Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus, talking about the past, somebody's resisting change. It could be you, it could be this person. Someone is resisting change, but you're still holding on. You love the person, but maybe you need to, or this other person, because it could be vice versa. Maybe someone needs to go into personal development, transformation, trying to deal with some traumas, because taking somebody back into your life and trying to make them understand or want them to feel the pain that you felt. I'm telling you, they need to be they should be empathetic to your feelings, especially if they hurt you, and still really be trying to work on getting your trust again. But to want this person to just I don't know, wipe away the past, or feel what you feel. I mean, it's just a lot of emotion. It feels to me, the vibe that I'm getting, because it's a very strong emotion for somebody in here. If you're reconciled with this person and you want this person to somehow provide you clarity about something that they chose to do that hurt you, y'all, that is impossible. Because if they made a bad decision in that moment, they might have a reason for why they did it. But if it hurts you, it's not going to make sense. Think about it. Anything that hurts you, when somebody hurts you and they try to explain it, it never makes sense. It never makes sense because it hurt, because you can't figure out why somebody would hurt you like that. That's why no matter what a person says that hurt you, if you notice, it never makes sense. You're like, okay, You find yourself still questioning. They can say, I'm sorry. They can say all this stuff. But you're still questioning because it doesn't make sense. You want to know why? Because a lot of times we're trying to apply our logic to other people. Because we know we wouldn't do anyone like that. We wouldn't just go outside the relationship and just cheat, you know. So we're trying to put our logic into somebody else's mind, and it's impossible. It is impossible to put your logic into your significant other's mind because they don't think like you do, you know. So that's a lot of it. That's a lot of it. You're trying to put your belief system in someone else. And the goal is to have a partner where you are um, a vibrational match, and also you can respectfully allow them to be who they are with respect to your connection. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's a very heavy energy. Oh, okay. I hate that you feel like this, Pisces, but it's heavy. It feels like you're resisting change. It feels like you're resisting moving forward. And I want you to move forward either with this person or without this person or as a single here. Because to be with somebody and you don't trust them at all, it is just not good. It's not good. It's not good for you or them. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on this late or this early today. All right. I don't know what your time zone is. I'm going to put the timestamps up. Almost 2 hours. Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to put the timestamps up for this reading here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live and for other readings. Leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. Also, I'm thinking about doing a few personals this weekend. I'm not really sure. That's not definite, but um, yeah, we're thinking about that. So make sure you consider joining the Empress 555 exclusive membership for extended readings and other chats similar to this right here. This is what I do over there. More chats if you join that. All that information is in the description box, okay? Have a great one. Stay safe and blessed, everybody. Until next time. Bye.